Hey everyone, I am on vacation this week, and that means I ran out of time to record a new episode with Taylor. But we're gonna bring you one from the vault from Patreon, and give you a little peek behind the curtain so you can see what we're doing over there. It's an episode with our good friend Mike Paulshock. You might know him from the band Webbed Wing. You might know him from his other band, Sun God. They just released a single. Go check it out. But anyway, this is from in June when we played with Bounce and Composure. So if you like what you hear, you think it's freaking cool, feel free to join the Patreon, patreon.com/quitYourBand while you still can. We do an episode every Thursday. So if you want to know how my vacation was, go on over there and join our Patreon. So you're welcome. Free little video for you guys that don't want to pony up the $5 silly little dollars a month to hear me and Taylor just talk. Enjoy the episode.
Look at Big Bird at the very last second.
That's good.
We're recording here as a backup. All right. Is that my man? That's the T-man?
What's he doing?
He's lifting weights or something.
Oh no!
I forget what sound we have on here. Oh, that's loud. Stop. Well, here we go. It's your band while you still can. Welcome to the show. Thank you everyone. We're at Union Transfer, night 2 of Balance and Composure, Webbed Wing, and Fleshwater, and Grist Mill.
That's right.
Can you believe it?
I can.
We are the Wing.
The almighty Wing rides again.
Yeah. What's up, Tay?
Timothée Chalamet started as a gaming YouTuber reviewing custom Xbox controllers and is now playing a genocidal warlord in the most epic sci-fi franchise ever. He's literally our guy.
That's our
It's
dude.
a tweet I just read.
What does that mean? He started as a gamer?
Did he tweet it himself?
No, he was a gaming YouTuber.
Oh.
He reviewed Xbox controllers,
Interesting.
which sounds made up to me. I don't buy that that's his origin story.
Timothée Chalamet?
Did he do like one video and everyone's like, oh yeah, that was his start?
He was probably a model. Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
he's hot.
He wasn't a YouTuber. I don't buy that. Someone's going to definitely hit us up and be like, no, he was. Here's his YouTube videos. I don't want to see him.
We're the real YouTubers.
Let me live in my own fucking reality that I have carefully crafted.
Is it really Timothée or can you say Timothy?
You can say Timothy.
Not like dead naming him or anything.
I bet his parents would prefer you called him Timothée.
When he was a her, he used to be Timothée, but now it's Timothy.
I see.
Now that he's male facing.
Timothée always reminds me of Tapatio.
Tapatio.
That's his middle name, Tapatio Timothée.
That's one of those tongue twisters.
So what's up with your one time you were on a plane and your stomach hurt?
Oh.
Will you tell it to our
Well,
patrons?
yeah, how did that start?
I was asking if your guys' balls hurt when you get diarrhea.
Oh, yeah.
And you instantly said, oh, yeah, of course, that's part of it.
There's a girl. Okay, so like, there's like a school
Ooh,
trip.
Okay.
Our high school newspaper took a school trip to Seattle, and I went, and there was a girl that I liked, and she was sitting next to me, and she put her head on my lap. And I think it was just that my balls hurt. I had a stomach ache, and then I got a boner because she put her head on my lap. It was a real conundrum.
Damn, dude. Girls be giving guys boner when
There's
they're...
a lot going on down there.
Dude, take us back to the times when freaking we just like everything that we did was just to prevent men from getting aroused because we were just too easily aroused. Like controlling what women wear and shit because it was like men get too distracted.
My glasses are fogging up. That's how hot
Ooh,
it's getting.
it's getting spicy in here. We got the AC bumping.
I'm hard too.
Yeah.
We're all sitting. That's why we had to sit down.
I have diarrhea. That's why. I won't say where the place is because I kind of like the place, and it was good. But dude, I got Tres Leches French toast from a restaurant,
Beep.
and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But man, did I have diarrhea 2 hours ago?
Dude, I didn't
Bad
diarrhea, but I had a
diarrhea.
lot of shit come out of me.
Like,
think there's
well,
something
this
in the
was
water.
this
This is
was
bad.
both. It was a lot, and it was all 100% diarrhea.
Tay described it as explosive to the point that if I bent over, it would shoot out.
I would have
Was
projected.
yours that bad?
No, mine
No,
was
okay.
like a pseudo healthy dump, but
Okay.
a lot. Like I
Nice.
shit
Well,
this.
That sounds healthy.
That's good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for me. I took a shit this morning. I went to bed having to take a shit, and I was like, I'm just too tired. I just want to go to bed. But I woke up at 6:30 this morning. Like it's got to happen.
Has the world evolved past pee pee poo poo jokes?
Where
Like,
are we
is
evolved
any-
to? Where are we get headed?
Is anybody on TikTok that's like talking about their diarrhea and shit?
You
Like,
guys might be.
Are the Gen Zers like? Do they think that's funny?
They're
Or is
post.
that strictly just like?
That's might be millennial humor, huh?
They're post waste.
Oh, well, millennials might be just like the last wave that appreciated poop and fart.
Oh, it'll come back. It's always funny. It'll come back.
But I wonder where
That's
they're
true.
headed.
South
What's
Park
funny?
has fucking 800 seasons.
They do, but their episodes are like they don't have like a few episodes per season,
Oh.
which is kind of
That's probably for the best. You ever see the documentary?
no.
6
How they
days to
make
air.
they make a new one every week, and it's just like a nightmare.
Oh, I bet
It's pretty crazy. It's like an hour-long thing. It was like when Bill Hader wrote on the show too. It was pretty
he
funny.
wrote on the show.
Yeah. Or at least he's in the documentary. I don't know.
Taylor, did you finish? Oh, fuck, what were you? You were gonna watch? You were gonna watch?
I watched
a
Avatar
documentary.
2.
The one with did you? Hold your thought on that. I'll finish. Pam Anderson. Did you watch the Pam Anderson documentary?
No, I didn't.
Okay. You got to watch it. Let me know, or I want to watch it too. Now, what did you think of Avatar 2? You've seen it, right? We've saw it
We
together.
saw it together.
Yeah.
You guys both spoke positively
Yes.
about it.
I think I cried during it. Maybe.
That's fucking insane.
I know.
So, I will preface my review with this. I understand it's a movie that you are supposed to see on a big screen, and my experience was obviously affected by that. But I will say, as a movie, total piece of shit. It is the best CGI. Like, you can't argue it's the best CGI that exists. But because you could tell they just shot the whole fucking thing, people acting it, and then they CGI'd it.
Yeah.
Which is like, why do that?
But you knew that going in, right? Like your expectations weren't like, "Whoa, this is different than I expected," right? Like the whole movie is just it's a CGI movie, you know? Like,
No.
I feel
I
like-
knew that, but like, usually when they do that, they don't motion capture the entire thing.
I don't know. James Cameron's on a different. He's on a different plane of existence.
Yeah, but it seems like
He's in the water.
maybe $1 billion of the budget for the movie probably went to them shooting it the first time.
probably.
So you didn't like it? Compared to the first one, did you like it?
I don't remember the first one, but I don't like the first one, and I will say that the second one is also a piece of shit. I thought the story was so fucking stupid, and I didn't like one character.
It was too easy. The story,
Dude, it was like, if I was reading Mother Hubbard fucking, it was like very like,
She's always up in her cupboard.
exactly.
I don't know. I feel like I liked the movie just because it was different. You know, like anything with the military was super stupid and like heavy-handed
Dude.
or whatever. But like, it looked cool. It was fine.
Yo, the
I
white
liked
kid with the dreads
He sucked ass.
is an
He
insane
sucked
addition to
ass.
the movie. They could have had his character and made him look normal.
Also,
Just-
I forgot about
he
it.
was too pretty. He,
He
looked
was-
like Justin Bieber.
dude,
Oh, he does something bad at the end, right? Doesn't he like fuck them over or something?
He has sex with all
yo,
the obvious.
they try to make him like a complex character because he's like the son of the military guy, but
Mm.
it's like, yo, I don't care about this.
I actually had similar feelings about that too.
I kind of forgot he was the son of the military guy, but then they like raised him as one of their own, and then he
Yeah.
turned on them at the end. Or
the
something?
scientist raised him.
Well, he started being like, his dad started to win him over,
Oh.
and then
Today's Father's Day, so we got to give him a pass.
That is true.
Happy Father's Day, everyone not listening.
But that movie, I was really surprised that you guys said it was good.
I think it was good.
I had never seen the first one before that. So, I mean, I guess I kind of knew that it was like a CGI movie. And
Dude,
knew
what
to
if you
expect a
watched
little
the
bit.
first one and you're like,
No, I watched the first one afterward, and I was like, this is bad.
oh, you did watch it?
Yeah, first one's worse than the second one for sure.
Yeah, I think
makes
we all
sense.
can agree on that.
That makes
right?
sense.
I think so.
First one was worse.
I mean, like I said, the movie, it looks impressive, but it's also like, this looks impressive because they shot it twice and it cost fucking $800 billion.
Well, yo, they just delayed the other
I was gonna
ones.
say, I
now.
got bad news for you guys.
Yeah, the other one's going to come out like next year or 2 years from now, and now it's like 2031.
Is that a writer strike thing,
Oh, I don't.
or is that just a?
I think it's already shot and filmed.
I was
right?
gonna say like it would be really weird if it was.
They probably found out that a big movie's going to come out next year, and they're like, you know what, Dune 2 is going to do pretty well. We probably should hold
Yeah.
off.
Which is also crazy. They didn't just film Dune all at once. They knew that movie was going to blow up.
Yeah, it's got Zendaya in it and Timothée Chalamet.
Timothée.
Timothée.
Yeah, speaking of
Chalamet.
Timothée, did you guys watch that movie Bones and All?
No, I have no idea what that is.
So it's a Timothée movie that came out maybe this year, maybe last year, but it like was all the talk of the film festivals.
Huh.
Really?
Everyone was like,
Who
100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like everyone was like, this movie's incredible.
is it? Like a famous director or something?
I don't think
An
so.
auteur?
It's I'm sorry, patrons, but I think it might have been a woman. I'm not saying that's why people said it was 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I think that was a factor.
Every new movie gets at least a
And dude,
95 on Rotten
it wasn't
Tomatoes.
bad. The concept was actually kind of cool,
Mhm.
but I watched it and I was like, I will forget that I saw this movie next week.
It's called Bones Brigade.
It's called Bones Brigade.
Bone Brigade.
It's about Tony Hawk.
Yeah, it's about Pal Peralta.
But if he were a twink instead of a tall guy.
A Twinkie Hawk.
Twinkie Hawk.
Yes, I would watch that. I got to see what C is real quick. Hold on, boys. I think D
Okay,
might be
well.
the outro.
Show button.
Oh no, it's so button.
Show button.
That's so button. Those are the three. Those are the three we got
Oh, dude,
tonight.
I haven't
for
even
you.
cracked
Nice.
my DC.
Yeah, crack your DC, man.
Yeah.
All right, so don't watch the Bones movie.
Bones and all. The lovely bones.
Bones and all.
It's worth a watch. I think I watched it on. I watched it for free on something. So,
Crack your DC. I'll get on mic for you.
well, I can't hold my mic at the same time.
And I'll get room sound.
You can come in, whoever.
Come in. You're on cam.
Yeah,
This is
we're
live.
Well, we're not live. We are recording though.
Do you want to be on cam? No. You might.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Well, you got potato skin.
All right.
What is that?
All right.
Okay, bye.
That was Joe Biden.
Joe Budden.
That was Joe Budden.
Are we getting the
Here we
DC?
Yeah. I was just gonna. All right.
Dude, that sounded good.
Imagine a little reverb on that. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we should get into Foley. We got all the mics and
Yeah,
fucking.
Just squashing watermelons all day.
just
I
be
used
in the
to-
garage like.
I don't know if I still follow him, but I used to follow a production, like a Foley production company on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It was really funny. There's videos of them just like punching couches and stuff. But they would always say what the Foley they were recording was for, and I thought that was kind of sick.
That is cool.
Dude,
Oh,
you
for
know-
like the movies.
I'm
or
the
TV
pictures.
shows.
it didn't seem like they were like working with big budget stuff, but it was still interesting.
I was gonna say, there's a movie about a guy that does Foley called Barbarian Sound Studio. You ever see that movie? It's like a horror-ish kind of movie.
No, but
It's got that guy Toby Jones in it.
is it? Oh, that guy's really weird looking.
He's crazy. He goes into little nutso in the movie. It's good, but he's like a Foley guy.
That's.
Worth checking out.
I'll check it out.
Pretty cool.
Is he handsome?
No,
Not really.
No.
no
not
diss. I'm
Very
sure
British.
I'm sure his wife loves him, but
He seems like he's got a big heart.
yo, that motherfucker works. He's in a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Sick.
Is he better looking than Steve Buscemi?
No,
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Okay,
Probably not.
and we've
He's
talked
like-
about
I
how
think he's probably
Steve's
younger
kinda-
than Steve B.
You
Stevie
think?
B.
I'm trying to think
DVB.
who's like notoriously not a handsome lead man.
Ron Howard's brother, Clint Howard.
Clint Howard.
Oh, dude, I just watched a movie with Clint Howard in it the other day.
Clint Howard, ugly guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring him up
famously
later.
Yeah,
ugly
yeah,
guy.
famously ugly. Not me. You know, I'm not projecting here.
Got my Yahtzee game.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring up. Everyone listening, go Google Clint Howard. Clint Howard, big head. Looks like
Big
a.
head.
Yeah.
That's Ron Howard's brother.
He's in The Waterboy when he says, "I'm not what you call a handsome man or a fully functional brain." Yeah,
I like that. That's a cool look. It looks like a wig.
he
Mad scientist.
Yeah, he does kind of look. A little crazy.
What's
that's
the other
what
guy
I think.
called?
Toby Jones.
Toby
That's
Jones.
Yeah.
Bring
Oh,
him up.
yeah.
Everyone listening, Google Toby Jones right now.
Toby Jones.
Dude, we got cinephiles in our patronage.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we know Toby."
Yeah. Well,
I mean, he's
I'm an idiot. Everyone.
traditionally-
Oh, he's on a Marvel
Oh, you mean
movie?
TJ?
He's Captain America. It looks
That's
like.
Yeah,
That's Captain.
yeah.
He's British. Captain
No,
America.
I think he's in the first Captain America.
Yeah.
movie.
Oh.
Oh, he's the
Hello,
bad guy.
hello,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Red Skull's little.
He's actually in the second one too. Isn't he projected up on? They go into his like computer,
Ooh,
and he's like still alive technically through the computer in the bunker.
could be. I like
Captain
that.
America, you're projecting.
Happy birthday, Toby Jones.
Yeah, he's definitely not. I mean, girls aren't getting like hot and bothered by him.
Yo,
I like how you just saved that.
I feel like there's probably some like smoking hot, like more than one smoking hot 22-year-olds out there that like think he's the sexiest guy on earth.
Hey,
I mean, he's not as bad as he looks more like Slugworth than I remember. But
Dude,
he's
he looks bad.
he's not traditionally a handsome man, but like
If he ever hears this for whatever reason,
yeah.
I really don't want to hurt his feelings. But
Come on the pod.
he is an ugly person by almost anyone's standards.
I'm a fan.
He's
though.
like a little scary looking. I am too.
He's got swag.
He's got
Look
swag,
at that.
dude.
He's oozing swag in this pic.
See, that's cool, man. I like his messed up hair. He's wearing, I mean, that's a bad pic. That's like, may I have some more?
Dude, Wikipedia
He looks
chooses
like
the funniest photo.
He looks like a little person.
When do you think he started losing his hair?
This is 2003, so that's 20
Oh, fuck.
years.
He's 18 years old there.
Damn.
Oh, man.
How old is he?
He is 56.
I think
So that
I think
photo's
Steve
him.
Buscemi is like
So
70
not much
years
older
old.
than...
That photo is him at our age.
No way.
We look better.
36. I mean, this photo is him at 36.
I'm picking you guys all
You know
day.
what? I know 36-year-olds that would look worse than that. So
That's true. He's got a colored shirt on. I'll give him partial credit.
And homie's got money, and he's in the Marvel movie, so he's winning. And he's
Yeah,
in
he
that...
rocks.
So what movie is he in again?
It's called
Go full circle?
Barbarian Sound Studio.
Barbarian Sounds. Oh, he's a Foley artist.
He's the Foley artist.
Does he fuck in the movie? Does he go have a sex scene or anything?
I don't think he does.
That'd be a bummer if
Yeah.
you're like a famous
Bummer.
actress. You're like, and you got a sex scene in this one, and here's the lead role, and you're like,
Yo, that's all I
Great.
can think about in
Ugh.
any kissing or any romantic scene in anything. I'm like, is one of them just like, I don't want to fucking kiss this person? Or, yo, filming a sex scene has to be the craziest experience. Like, anytime I watch a sex scene, I'm just like, dude, I can't believe they do them. I would be like, I can't do this.
What's the one? Isn't like what's her name in Kids? The like lead actress in Kids.
Chloe Savini.
Doesn't she
yeah.
famously just like have sex in a movie where it's like it's not pantomime? She actually just has sex in a sex scene.
She's method, cuh.
Is that true?
she does porn.
Basically. I mean, I don't know that they show it
I
all,
think
but
she-
like they literally just fucked for the scene.
That's cool. That's what I would do
Something.
You know
like
what?
for the role.
that. Yeah.
For the role.
It would make it look
For the role.
realistic because
I would do it for the role. And you know what? Who doesn't like fucking?
exactly.
Other than celibates.
And asexuals, yeah.
Have you guys seen
Asexuals.
the billboard on 76 that just says like chastity? It's the only way. Or something.
Yeah, I paid to put that up.
Nice.
There's one that says like the free speech is fire or free speech
Oh, yeah.
is lit.
Yo, when it has the flame emojis one is like funny, but the one that literally says free speech is fire gets me every time.
Yeah.
There's one that said like learn how to have sex with Dr. Gilroy or something like that, but like they took the word "with" off because it sounded like you were like learning to have sex with the guy. Just said, learn how to have sex with this guy.
He's probably a freaky guy. He probably can give you good lessons on how to have sex.
He's into
Good
tantra.
lessons.
Is that
Tantric
is,
sex.
Is that the one where they have like many arms?
Yeah,
like
it's like
books on it and
it's like
shit.
the guy from Mortal Kombat. Goro.
Oh, that
Goro.
guy. Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Tantric sex is where you just like edge yourself. I think.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
just
know.
edging.
Yeah, you just fuck for like a really long time.
Eh.
Like the guy from
Give
Barney.
me my 2 minutes.
Like like him and also
Barney.
Finch from American Pie. That's his shit in like
Ooh.
American Pie 2, I think.
Damn.
Where he bangs Stifler's mom.
I think he bangs her in every movie.
That's so dope, dude.
Yep, he did it again. Stifler, you're not gonna like what I have to say.
How long have we been recording?
A couple of hours at this point.
15 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. Around there.
Okay.
You got
I could
shit?
do- I could
You got
do 45
diarrhea?
more. No, I don't have diarrhea.
You
I
got-
thought I was going to. On my way here, I was like, you know what? I might have to stop. I thought about stopping at Aramingo Wawa. That's how.
That's
So-
desperate.
That's chaotic.
I was in there this last week right before I went to that show at Bong's for the gag show, or not gag show. I'm sorry, Apex Predator. And Warren, I got the story. It's coming back to me. I rolled up. I did the self checkout, put my shit in. I scanned my Sour Patch Kids twice, and I was like, shit. And no one's gonna help me, so I just went through the line, and it clogged up the whole self-service line.
Oh shit! Because it was just like broken, basically. Yeah.
Everyone's like, I can't do what's going on here?
You're like, I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
who's that guy? And I literally had a water and a Sour Patch Kid.
You should have just gone and grabbed another pack of Sour Patch Kids.
I
They would not have known.
I was like, they can pinpoint me so easily.
I think
Yo.
every time I've been there, I've seen someone just like throwing shit under their armpit and walking out. Like, no one cares. That's the most lawless Wawa I've ever been in.
They do care, and I only say that because they have security people there.
Oh.
But I think the security people are more there for like people going crazy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Joker energy stuff.
I'm surprised they're.
Want to know why I got these Twizzlers?
I feel like I'm really surprised there's not like multiple shootings that have occurred. At
Me
that
too.
Wawa.
I was at the Matt Huff, who just poked his head in here, asked me if I wanted to go to the Applebee's next door there one time. And we left, and an hour later, someone got abducted from there. Someone got kidnapped, like at that Applebee's.
I like
Just
that
laughing.
Applebee's.
It's just like that place goes wild on a Friday night. It's
Dude, if
crazy.
you've never been to the Araming, I remember it was after like one of the This Is Hardcores. I remember going there like when it like after it ended, and people clearly from out of town being in there and just being like, "What is going on in this place?"
Like, we chose the wrong location.
Dude,
Yeah.
I hate going there.
I went last time I was there. I think it was me, Matt Bailey, Bob Wilson, I think Joe Hardcore, and maybe someone else.
What a crew.
It was a great time. I'll
That
tell you
sounds
that
fun.
much. We got stories out the wazoo. I'll tell you that much.
A lot of lore at that table.
Lots of lore
Lot
going
of
on
lore.
at that table.
Dude,
and that,
bag of Twizzlers gave
and
me a
that
hard
was
time.
like 10 years ago at this point.
Yeah. I will say I've been there maybe 3 times ever, but all 3 times have been
Ever?
like, that specific one. I've been to Applebee's many times, but
Oh,
yeah.
I think I meant
Just-
the Wawa.
No, just that. Oh, the Wawa.
I
I avoid that one pretty heavily too.
Really? Where do you? Oh, you go to the Mart in town.
Uh,
I'm just thinking if you want to eat snacks.
oh, I'll just walk to like Fishtown Market or like
Yeah.
or shout out Five Sisters Liberty Choice.
Choice.
Liberty Choice, the best place in all the land.
Liberal choice.
Dude, I don't want to besmirch their good name publicly,
Mm-hmm.
even though this is
Sounds like
behind
you're
a paywall.
gonna. Sounds like you're gonna.
Well, dude, you recommended
Yeah.
Five Sisters ice cream.
Uh-huh.
You said how nice they are.
Yeah.
I expected me and Joey went there, and she barely spoke.
Oh damn.
Did you not like your energy?
I haven't been there regularly in like 5 years, but when I would go pretty regularly, they were the sweetest people in the world.
They're burnout.
They've had enough.
They used to have the best falafel ever there, and now it's not. So
But
I
they
think things
keep-
have changed.
They still have the food signs, so they like walled off the kitchen, but they keep the signs for the food up there just to tantalize you. Tantalize?
They built that.
They don't do the
wall.
food anymore.
No. Their food is great.
They should probably
Yeah.
take the signs down because I got
It's misleading.
many signs up.
They're
Talking about how
giant.
they have the best Mediterranean food in
Oh,
town.
so good. If you can hear what's playing, everyone, it's Grist Mill.
From
Do you think
Long
the mics
Island,
will
Check
New
'em
York.
out.
that up?
I don't know. Maybe if you're if you listen to this pod in your car and you're turned up all the way, just rocking out to us talking.
Yeah. Play some good bass frequencies in there.
I met a homie in the Discord on Friday. Shout him out. I can't remember his name. Well, I don't want to dox him. You know what? That's what I'll go with.
You don't want
I don't want to dox him, but shout out him. It was really nice to meet him. Maybe there will be more tonight. I think another Discord Patreon homie's gonna send us get some gear. We're gonna get some gear from them. So, thank you.
Here, let's go. Anything of value?
Some mics, some stands, some what are those stands for on the camera? Camera stands.
Tripods.
Yeah, tripod stands, like nice ones, like
Whoa.
quality ones.
Now we're talking.
Probably ones where you can you can like swivel them like this.
Whoa. You guys are going to be next level.
I know.
You guys are
Dude,
going
we're gonna be
James
doing
Cameron
like those
mode.
those really slow like pan over shots that they do in like old horror movies.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make
Dude, that's the creepiest shot I think. Just when it pans, because you're just like, dude, at any second. Dude, you know what's a really scary scene? In maybe it's one of the Paranormal Activities where the camera like
Oh, you mean Paranorman?
I low key like that movie a lot.
Never watched it.
It's fun.
But yeah, I'm sorry I cut you off.
slow pan.
So slow pan. It has there's like a camera thing set up that like pans back and forth.
Yeah, dude, that's terrifying.
And dude, it goes back and then nothing. It goes back and then the whole time you're like, God damn it, something's gonna like. But dude, it's crazy because you don't expect it.
Yeah.
And then it goes back and all the furniture and stuff is gone.
Ooh.
And you're like, what the fuck? And then it all just falls. Like it's like
Dude.
falls from the ceiling.
Oh, okay. I think I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
remember that movie.
That
It's
sounds scary.
scary.
Dude, yo, straight up they jumped the shark, obviously. But the
first
first like
three are
three
good,
or
right?
maybe even
Yeah.
4 are like pretty crazy.
It's
That's
like a
kind of a
nighttime cam, right?
Yeah.
It goes dark mode.
I kind of want to watch that movie. It's been a
Yeah.
while since I've seen a scary
But
movie.
ghosts aren't real, so it's kind of like it's crazy that they just made that up.
I feel like that's kind of the way horror movies go too, where it's like the first 3 are great, and after that, it's kind of like hit or miss.
What about Sharknado?
Oh, Sharknado 5. Oh, hell no.
Is that classified as a horror movie?
I wonder.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they're even classified as movies. They're like 45 minutes long.
No, it's a podcast. It's a it's
I think the shot that gets me in horror movies is when they do a slow zoom down like a hallway. Like I'm thinking specifically of like 60s, 70s, maybe 80s horror movies. But like House of the Devil, there's like a shot where it just like pans really slow down a hallway where someone's like doing dishes or something.
Oh.
Real slow, and you're just like waiting on like what is going to happen. Fills you with dread.
I saw. I told you this. I saw 2001: Space Odyssey. Did I tell you I watched that the other day?
No.
This week. It was good. I liked
You have
it.
the attention span for that movie?
I like space movies. But the funny thing, you've seen the movie,
Not in a very long time, but yeah.
but so there's no sound for like 10, 20 minutes. I was like, oh no, my TV's broken. I'm like turning things on and off, restarting my Xbox.
The only thing I remember, I remember things about that movie, but like the soundtrack is awesome. That's like the
Soundtrack's
classic,
so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Is that OG for that movie?
I think
Because
so.
there's iconic
Yeah.
sounds for that movie.
Yeah.
Talking about Foley artists, they probably crushed it on that one.
That guy's great. I can't think of the director's name. He's like one of the biggest ones.
Kubrick.
Kubrick.
Asshole.
Kubi.
He's an
Sounds great.
asshole?
Yeah, he would like torture people.
For the
Yo,
shot?
but here's
for
the thing.
scene?
I was reading something about that recently, and apparently a lot of the people that are like, yeah, he was like a menace. They're like, yo, but I learned so much, and like I
Yeah.
respect him, and he was
For sure.
actually a nice guy. He's just like serious about his shit.
He's a true artist.
You gotta put
Because he
respect on his
famously
name.
like tortured Shelley Duvall. Like that's why everyone's like, that guy's a monster.
Yeah.
And there's an interview. There's a video of an interview of her talking to me and like, yeah, I mean like it was stressful for sure, but like I think the movie came out great.
I think it's more that he just does like 250 shots of the same scene, and they're all like, all right, we got it. I promise you.
Yeah, you literally couldn't get me to do that.
Wait, he filmed more movies than that? That wasn't his only one?
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't one and done?
He's got a few of them.
Dude,
He
you ever
did
see The Shining?
2002 Space Odyssey, 2003 Space Odyssey.
Wait, is it really? 2020 Space Odyssey would be insane.
Ooh, that'd be goated.
I've seen The Shining. That's a great movie. That's a classic, dude.
Did The Shining.
Oh, he's like, so he's a legitimate goat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
did.
down.
He did.
Do any funnies?
Not really.
No,
Not funny guy.
Did you ever see a Clockwork Orange? That's pretty funny.
No.
That might be as funny as
I
me.
wanted to watch that. That's also on Max too, like on the main screen.
That movie's awesome. That one is truly
Should
deranged.
I watch it?
It's pretty
Yeah, it's-
traumatic, yeah.
'Cause
It's
it-
great.
Cover of it reminds me of the Panic at the Disco song.
Oh, I think they do that in their one video.
And I'm like,
I think that's what
he's.
he's. I think that's what he's biting.
Yeah.
But the cover is him with his like eye
Yeah,
wide open
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
He also did Eyes Wide Shut, didn't he?
Eyes Wide Shut. I was thinking. I was like, I want to say Vanilla Sky, but that's not what the name of the movie is.
Those two movies are so similar.
with Tom Cruise.
The movie's cool.
He is-
Tom Cruise.
I want to see
Tom
the new
Cruise.
not Top Gun. The new Tom Cruise
Mission
movie.
Impossible.
Du-du-du,
I always forget that the thing with those movies is that he takes people's faces off, or he does like masks or something.
Yeah, it's like-
what is that all about? That should be like a bigger.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Or in Mission Impossible, every one of those movies, he's wearing like a mask of another person's
mask.
face. and
Oh.
stuff. But it's like perfect. It's weird.
I don't like those movies.
They're for
fair
what
enough.
they are. They're fine. They're not great movies. They're fun.
I don't like any movies where there's just it's just about action.
Oh, really? You need a story? I can dumb guy it up sometimes and just to be like, yeah, this is cool.
I need I mean, I know those movies have stories, but I'm just like, there's nothing like I need like a monster or like a.
Or sex
if it's
scene.
just people, it's got to be like I can fuck with a nice war movie.
Dunkirk?
Dunkirk, I don't give a fuck about.
I like that movie.
I feel like Mission Impossible, Fast and the Furious, Die Hard, like all of those big action things, like by the end, they're all just kind of the same movie. It's like who can do the biggest stunt.
True.
I
don't know.
As much as I don't love them. Tom Cruise can do the biggest stunt.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He is the
rocks.
best, dude. He's the goat.
And
the
he's
goat
always
for
like,
sure.
I'll do that stunt 100 more times till I get it right.
Do you think that's how he'll die? Doing a stunt? 100 years old, trying to launch something. Be like, Tom, you're too old.
I think somebody's gonna step on him. He's short.
Yeah, he's a short king. Shout out short
Yeah, squash.
That's a really good question. I feel like
kings. Because he won't stop.
that's the thing. You read all this stuff. There, people are like, they tried to get him to just like hire someone else to do it, and he was like, I do all my own stunts.
He's got the power of L. Ron Hubbard, dude. He's got Scientology behind
That
him.
is true. He might live forever.
Oh, I apologize.
How many people do you think he's killed?
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Like directly or inadvertently?
I think like they cover like I think they've basically said like Mel Gibson and like John Travolta have killed people and like Scientology covers it up.
I say no one. I say indirectly.
Mel Gibson's not a Scientologist.
He's
No?
a Christian, isn't he?
Oh, you're right. So yeah, just Travolta.
He played Jesus.
Okay, I was thrown off by the Mel Gibson. I was like,
My bad.
my brain was like trying to process the Mel Gibson thing, and I was like,
I feel like there's somebody else that they were saying though. Like it's Travolta, maybe Tom Cruise.
maybe.
You're thinking of Alec Baldwin. He shot that person.
Oh, yo, he's
He's
free,
He's
dude.
free. Yes.
Dude, I thought he was going to prison.
He was going
He
to
did
prison, and then it was like dismissed or something.
Yeah.
Oh, at the last
Or the
minute.
charges were dropped. I forget what he's
He's a free man. 30 Rock's coming back, baby.
free Alec.
30 Rock's coming back. I'm free. Get me to New
Tina
York
Fey,
City.
let's do it. Let's run
Dude,
it back.
Live
Lead
from New
Lemon.
York.
Oh, Lee Lemon. I like that show. I watched a
It's
lot
Tuesday,
of it.
Lemon.
I watched all that show.
I never watched it.
It's stupid. It's good.
It had its moments for sure.
Yeah, if you like primetime TV, it's great for you. It's right up there. It's got that weird guy. He's like a page.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's like a Twinkie kind of guy.
He's in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
He could play Tony. Yeah, he could play Tony Hawk.
Oh,
Jack. Jack.
White. No.
Jack White.
Jack Nicholson.
I think it's Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson.
Where's the rum gone?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, you guys really good at Captain Jack Sparrow.
Parlay.
Yo,
what you know about Barbosa?
This is not interesting podcasting whatsoever, but I just while I'm
We've
thinking
talked about
it,
movies the whole time, so I mean, I think
I
we're
feel like
good.
that's all we do at this point.
Yeah.
We're just like, yo, I watched this fucking thing. Sucked.
Dave was right. We're media guys.
Yeah.
We're so media.
I love me. I love me with media.
When we sound checked, it sounded way better on stage than the
Dude,
other
it
night.
did. It did
Really
sound
did.
like I could hear my kick drum. I could hear my like. Oh, I need that click. You know, when I it's only talking about drum stuff. I'm a little selfish here, but
Yeah.
personally, it sounded great.
I feel like
really
Friday
good.
night I could only hear my vocals loud as hell
Uh-huh.
and kick and snare.
Does that mean we're gonna sound shittier? Because I feel like we killed it on Friday.
Really, you felt good.
I felt like we did pretty good. But does that mean we're gonna suck tonight?
No, I've been saying since Friday night this show's going to be better
Sweet.
for us. I don't know about balance.
Yeah.
People might leave after us, but
True. All right, you guys can go home. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Da-doom, blah-dum. Have a good night, and it just shuffles out. Half the crowd leaves. Sorry, balance. We sold out the second show.
I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom soon.
Mid pod. You can go. Yeah. You want us to bring the cameras with you?
Oh, dude.
If
Follow
wouldn't
you down
mind.
the hallway.
Like on Maury when the
montage.
people storm out, they run away, and then the camera people chase
Bring out
after
the
them.
olives. They chase them down the hallway. The woman who's afraid of cotton balls, they make a giant cotton ball man.
Yo, why would they? What do they think they're doing with that? Like,
That's good TV.
that's great TV.
I
You're
was telling you
right.
guys, I watched Mario last night, and he gave the whole family a group hug. That's crazy.
That's awesome. Wait, is Mario the white guy or black?
You're thinking of Montel Williams.
Montel.
Oh, Montel.
But Mario's the white guy?
Mario's the white guy
Well,
who
now-
does a lot of You Are the Father.
Oh, right. So now that whatchamacallit died,
Jerry Springer.
rest in peace.
Dude, the three, like, I think the three heads
Yeah.
are Springer,
Uh-huh.
Maury, and
Better say Ricky Lake.
Dr. Phil. But
Oh.
Dr.
so
Phil.
I think Ricky Lake
No
is a
female
little from an
representation.
era, like, there's overlap, obviously, but I consider those three to be like the Rushmore of our daytime TV.
I'm from an
Steve
era.
Willikos was a little. Oh, what about Judge Judy?
Well, she's a
Judge.
woman.
Judge.
Oh, I mean a judge.
Judge Alex. There's still daytime TV. Like,
Yeah, but I'm talking about like talk show.
okay, I thought you were talking to like giving it to
Sally
him straight,
Jesse
tough
Raphael.
love kind of stuff. I don't know. Sally.
Oh no, you don't know?
No.
The white lady with the huge red glasses.
Oh, okay. Yes, I
I
do.
don't- what does she do?
Same shit. They all do the
Oh,
same
I know
thing.
her. Yeah,
yeah.
she's, like, on the couch.
What's the guy?
Judge Joe Brown.
Also a judge. We're talking about court shows.
I love court shows. Judge Alex Ferrer.
I know, but we're talking about like
I
talk. Well, I
All
guess they're
right.
not talk shows. What are those?
Gotcha
What you call
shows,
those?
Yeah, they're
honestly.
kinda gotcha
Yeah,
shows.
You're
honestly,
not the father.
Exploitation shows.
Yeah.
Do they have naked chicks?
Oh, Geraldo.
Oh, Greg Geraldo?
Dude,
Or
he's
not
such a
Greg
piece of
Geraldo.
shit.
Yeah.
That guy's such a piece of
I don't know
shit.
him.
I used to work at a warehouse, and that shit would be on all day on our lunch break. It was so fun. Just like 10 dudes sitting around going like, oh! It was
Yeah, I remember watching a lot
So
of
fun.
like Judge Judy and Judge Joe Brown in the break room at PetSmart.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
with
yeah.
it, with a weird, probably weird lighting in there, huh?
Weird smells.
Weird smells.
Not
Was it a nice
weird
break?
lighting, just like not pleasant lighting.
Yeah, like hurt your eyes. You're like,
Just
"Oh."
like
Might have like a hum to the room too.
yeah.
Ooh, like
Yeah.
overhead
The
lighting.
TV is also like in the corner and it was about
Yeah.
this big.
And they
I have
have
to go to
that
the bathroom right
gray
now.
tile.
Okay.
Go for it, bro.
Later.
All right. I'll be right. I'll
Yeah.
be really quick.
Dude, take your time. Yeah.
You just
Well,
go right
what-
here if you want.
I can come back to it.
You just shit on the trash can.
All right.
We'll talk about our highs and lows of tonight. What do you think the high is going to be of tonight?
The high is gonna be. There's gonna be a mosh pit tonight. A little circle pit for us. Yeah.
I don't think there was any pitting going
No,
on
there
last
wasn't.
night.
There's usually
People
a little
are
something during
vibing.
like Perfect or something. People get a
People
little
like to,
rowdy.
yeah, it's a pretty dumb song.
Yeah.
Uh,
caveman brain
So
kicks
you
in.
think that would be the high?
That's gonna be my high. Yeah.
What do you think the low is going to be?
The low is gonna be. I don't know. That's a good question. Well, what's your high? Give me a second to think. What's your high?
My high of the show is like a potential high would be
Mhm.
if it does sound as good as it sounded during sound check. Because I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
yeah.
it's so weird if it does sound good when you are on stage, it makes you play better. It makes
I
you
agree.
just like the show. I mean, you may play the same exact way.
But you can like hear everything better, so you're more like comfortable. You're not second guessing. You're not overthinking it.
Yes, when
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, that was a great show," and you sounded great, and you're like, "Oh, thanks," but if it sounded great for you,
Yeah,
you're
you're
like,
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like on Friday, they were like, "Oh, it sounded good." I was like, "Oh, thank you. I think it sounded
Yeah.
fine."
I saw some videos. It did sound good. But like you're right. I was a little skeptical.
Yeah, but tonight I
little
don't know. I
hesitant.
don't know what happened. They turned on the monitors or something.
They just said, "Oh, well, let's just turn it up. Turn up
Yeah.
the good. Turn up the good."
Dude, I feel like when I'm like, "Oh, louder in my monitor, louder in my monitor, louder in my monitor," and
Yeah.
it doesn't get louder. I'm just like, whatever. I'm done.
Oh,
asking.
at a certain point, I was like, "Yeah, I guess maybe I'm not hearing it. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good,
But then it's funny when it actually comes on. You're like, "Oh, wait, there it is."
and I can take a little less." Of
yeah,
that,
yeah,
actually.
and we can turn it down. Thank you very much.
The low is going to be when we run out of Sour Patch Kids. I think.
The low is gonna be when I have a bellyache from eating all those.
Yeah.
So on Friday we had that small one, and that was gone in
In
no
minutes.
time. Yeah, I
Had
housed that
had
thing.
to up for the big one.
Yeah, the rider's better. We got the actual Coke size cans, Diet Cokes.
Oh,
Before
yeah.
we had the little ones,
Tiny.
so you feel
guys.
like a monster when you grab it. You're like,
me big, can small.
you small. Still haven't touched the veggie tray, and I still don't know if I will.
You think it's the same one from Friday?
I have a feeling it might be,
Probably.
yeah. I don't know. We played Friday and Sunday, and then
Mhm.
when the band Wednesday played on Saturday.
Confusing.
Wednesday on Saturday is fucking confusing.
They sold it out though. Apparently,
Did they really?
that's what I heard.
Dude. Shout out. This one goes out to Wednesday. I like one of their songs.
Mm-hmm.
I've realized when that tweet went viral a few months ago,
Yeah.
I was like,
About
fuck.
their touring, not making any money. or
Yeah.
whatever.
I was like, fuck this band. But then I realized, I was like, oh shit, I actually like, it's on one of my playlists. I was like,
There
I
you
like this
go.
band.
Yeah, like song comes at you. Who is this again? You're like, oh, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the homie that's doing sound here, he said they have those songs, those pussy ass songs. That's not his words; those are mine. And then he had like heavy songs. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to hear the heavy songs.
Yeah, he was saying they have some songs with like slide, like lap steel, and then they have like some crunchy ass heavy songs.
I didn't want to tell him. Oh, we do too have some songs. with lap
Whoa! Yeah,
we should have gotten a lap steel homie for tonight. That would have been cool.
that would have been great because Britton actually, homeboy,
Homeboy
asked
Britton.
us. He was like, "You guys gonna play the song we did the video for?" And I said, "We would,
but we haven't.
but it would just sound empty."
Yeah, it worked. Yo, also, do you know if the audio tree ever came out?
I don't think it did yet.
Okay, because I was searching for it
Yeah,
last week, and I was like, oh, I want to watch that
yeah.
because we have the link for it.
The link, it sounds better than I expected.
It sounds better.
That was the perfect thing of me being like, I didn't feel good about it, but if they said it sounded good, it sounded good. Sure.
Yeah, I didn't feel great about it.
Yeah.
And I was also, I hit a wall towards the end of that session. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm so tired. But anyway, yeah, I was like, I wanted to watch it. I couldn't find it. I was
Yeah.
like, am I retarded? Can I not search Audio Tree?
The reason I say it didn't come out yet is because Anxious did one the day before us, and that hasn't come out yet either. I'm assuming there's like there's a line, I'm sure. But
Yeah, but it's weird because she,
Thingy
has been on them, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like she's been hosting them.
I haven't
It's like,
really
damn.
watched many of them lately, but yeah, maybe they just like.
Yeah, I kind of fell off Audio
Are they
Tree.
waiting on our like okay or something?
Yeah, we just forgot to email back.
Forgot to approve it.
Yeah, dude, I always there's a few emails that I have just got there. I flag them to respond. I always forget about them.
Dude, I have the same 4 emails marked as unread for like 2 months at this
Yeah,
point.
I'm like, I gotta get back to that, and I never do.
Nope.
That's some like corporate cuck millennial bullshit.
Straight
but
up.
literally, I'm gonna circle back around to this later.
I mean, I'm sure everyone can relate. Just one thing that's so easy. It would take you 30 seconds, but I'm never doing it. It's
I
not
don't
gonna
have
get
the
done.
brain capacity. Like my CPU's just done.
Yeah.
I don't have much CPU to start with, so
True.
when I get to that point, I'm just like, dude, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. You want a Sour Patch Kid?
Sure. What do you think the best combo of Sour Patch Kids is?
I
I like a nice blue and a red. That's always a good combo.
yeah.
Green and orange, I feel like is a good citrusy one.
To be honest, I like them all.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I was on tour with Balance one time. That's okay. I got it. Don't worry. I was filling in for Balance, and we did a thing where we separated all of them,
Okay.
and we asked people to come in, close their eyes. They didn't like that because we didn't tell them what they're closing their eyes for. And they're like, "What are you doing to us? Is this the opening band?"
You're going to put their hand in
Yeah,
spaghetti.
right.
It's brains.
Put out your hand. They're like, "What are you doing?" All right, now eat this. And they're like, "I hate it," and they realize what was going on.
Yeah.
Um,
So you try to make them guess what flavor it was?
Exactly.
How did it go?
50-50. Not everyone knew what flavor was which. I didn't even know what flavor was which, and I
don't
consider
thi-
myself
I don't think I could get. I don't think I would know. Maybe red or blue. 'Cause
red
I
or
feel-
blue,
I feel like
orange.
those are orange, green, and yellow. All kind of just taste like little citrusy.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is red. And they're like, nope, it's yellow. I'm like, God damn it. I feel like sometimes you just like, you just get it right
Yeah.
by accident, but
I
it's harder
watched
than I thought.
Siskel and Ebert, like the old movie guys.
Are they like the Bert and Ernie?
Yeah,
Or
they sleep together in the same bed. They were doing a thing where one of them would hand the guy. He'd say, "Close your eyes," and hand him like dots, the candy dots, and he would guess them. And one guy like chopped 2 in half and gave him one that was like red and orange put together, or whatever. And he got it.
Really?
He got all the flavors. He was like, "I'm getting 2 flavors here. This is a red and orange put together." It was like that's crazy.
is he on the Tism?
Has to be. I think he's dead, but had to have been.
Yeah.
He was definitely tismed up. Tismed up.
You tizzed out.
He was tizzed. He's got the riz.
Speaking about Tism, we drove up to like northern Jersey, northern PA yesterday.
Oh, you had a big day.
I had a very big day yesterday.
Yeah.
Went to a grad party up there, but we were driving up this back road. It's gorgeous up there.
Mhm.
There's a big building. It says, instead of, what's the company? Is it WeWork?
WeWork, yeah.
This was called like, I think Me Work
Ooh.
or something. I was like, oh, that's weird. And it was a place for autism.
Interesting. So if you were like sensitive to like stimulus or whatever, you go here and it's like you're.
And that's where you work. Yeah, a place where
Weird.
autism works. I was like, what the hell is this?
Huh.
Looked it up online, and that's exactly what it is. It's just like a workplace for autistic people.
Was it like one of a kind, or is that like it's like WeWork, but
I have no idea.
it's like franchised basically?
This was
or-
in the middle of nowhere, like just like trees. And I was like,
Perfect
this
for the
new
spectrum.
building. Yeah, is that what it
Yeah,
is?
I
But I was like,
guess.
is there enough autistic people out here to warrant this huge ass building, or do they like cage them in at night? Like, all right, like,
Yeah, sorry, you signed up for this. This is where you live now.
tell me about some of your favorite things. Well, I like trains. All right, you got to.
We
You're
know.
staying in. You're staying inside. You can't leave tonight. Okay,
Oh my
okay.
God.
But
That's crazy.
yeah. Check it out. I think it's called Me Work.
WeWork.
Because I typed in if you type in WeWork for autism, it will autocorrect to whatever it is.
WeWork for autism.
Is it popping up?
Oh, we make.
We make. Now I was like, Me Work can't work. It's Me make. We make. We work.
Whoa.
We make. Yeah. So it's like
It
literally
seems like
it's a rip off of
It
WeWork.
seems a little condescending too. Like all the pictures look like they're for children. It's
Yeah,
like,
I know.
come on, fucking people.
And also, like, the spacing in, like, the titles of
Yeah.
the episode of the
looks like
website
WeWork,
isn't right. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're like there's no space during, like, I don't know.
WeMake.works.
Yeah.
Wamake.
I was
Interesting.
like, I wonder if an autistic person made this website.
Was it in Pennington, New Jersey?
It was in Pennington, New Jersey.
There you go.
But yeah, is there more of them or just one? Is it
That's
literally for little kids? Because then I would feel bad.
It says it's for adults, but it looks like it's literally for like first graders.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
It's like, oh, honey, you going to work? Yep, going to my office today. Where's your
Don't-
dad's office?
Don't forget your Legos, buddy.
And honestly, it's probably a cool place to work. I wish you
Yeah.
could just work there if you weren't autistic. Because unfortunately, I'm not autistic.
No.
I can't. I know it's a spectrum. I'm not even on the spectrum.
You don't register.
No, I think I'm just like a below average working brain.
True.
I don't think I have an autistic brain or a special brain. I just have a average to below average brain. And
Yeah.
you know what? That's the hand I was dealt.
I also kind of get, I guess I'm not autistic either. I should,
Yeah,
I should
yeah,
say
yeah.
it. But
For the record.
for the record, I don't know. Maybe I just need to take a test or something. But I think this would be a great place to work because, like, I went back into the office and it was so busy that I went to the conference room so I could be by myself in a quiet room. Like, this sounds kind of nice.
Maybe it's made for. Do you have to show that you're autistic to work there?
Oh yeah, true. They might catch me.
What kind of test do you have to take to be autistic?
You know, that's a good question.
Like, there's a basketball player who just got diagnosed with autism.
Who was it?
Steph
I'd even know.
Steph Curry. No, LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think it was
Damian
Snell.
Lillard.
Smell.
Smelly.
As the NBA player, autism. Here we go. Tony Snell, diagnosed. He played for, I guess, the Pelicans.
Whoa.
I forget what team he definitely played for a team that was kind of popular. But anyway, yeah, how did he get diagnosed for autism?
You're right. Like, there has to be something that would trigger you to be like, I guess I'll go take the exam.
I think his son got diagnosed with autism, and
Oh,
he was probably like,
whoa.
"Wait a second,
That sounds like me.
wait, test me." But yeah, I'm curious. How do you?
Yeah.
Because like you never remember like growing up in like elementary school. There was like the gifted program, and then there was like how do you get like I went to the dumb reading class. How did I get? I didn't get tested for it though.
I feel like they would take I remember taking like IQ tests and things like that once in a while. They're like not aptitude tests, but they'd give you once in a while. They'd do like some little tests on you.
What are you talking about? How they tell if you're retarded or not?
Yeah.
Close. Yeah, the autism.
Oh.
Like, how do you test for autism?
I think your life is just like you're having. I think there's probably like a lot of things where parents are probably like, I feel like they're supposed to, like they should be talking by now, or like it's shit like that, and
Or
then
like
they
that
take them to
thing
the
they
doctor.
have at the pediatrician where you take the block from one end all the way to the other end.
Well, that's fun as fuck.
If the kid can't do it, you're like, all right, we got to get this kid.
I thought
checked
that was a
out.
game,
It is a game, yeah.
but if you're telling me it's a test,
I failed every
Sometimes
time.
it's a test. They don't tell you, but they're watching.
But a NBA player got diagnosed with autism at 31. How do you get diagnosed with that at 31? Is it his wife being like, we got to give him a test?
I guess you have your suspicions, right? Like your whole life, you're just kind of like, I feel a little different, maybe.
You're like, I'm not trans. What else could I be?
Yo, by the way, I was fighting for my life in there.
Yeah,
but
how'd
what
you make
took
out?
me so long is the toilet paper is of comically bad quality. Like I might
It
as well
sucks.
Might as well be wiping my ass with a spider web.
I took it. Did you go to the balanced one or the public one?
Whatever.
Or public backroom one? I took a shit earlier in that one. It does suck.
Dude.
It's like a piece. It's literally a piece of paper, like a one ply.
I don't like
I would say thinner than a piece of paper. I feel like I used if I just pulled the length of how much I had to use per wipe, it was probably like multiple feet long.
Do you ever poke through the whole like the toilet paper?
That's
and
why
go
I
in
had
your
to
butt?
use
It
so much.
Sucks so bad.
It was
Like,
so thin. I was
oh,
like,
I got shit on my hand.
yeah, I'm just like, well, yeah, it literally felt like a fucking spider web. It was like nothing.
It's like Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web. Call me Charlotte because I got spider webs up my ass.
You feel better?
I feel better. Yeah, it was 100% diarrhea.
Nice.
Yeah. I always wonder how your body like contains that. Like I was just sitting here and I was like, I have diarrhea. I should go to the bathroom.
So that's what's.
So right at the tip, there's just a a bucket of water chilling down
Reb,
there.
you got
basically.
sphincters down there to hold
Your
it in.
sphincters
Yeah,
are strong, dude.
I guess.
Don't get into anal because that shit could go, you know?
Oh. Your sphincters could
Yeah.
go.
You can get them sewn back up.
Oh, then-
Can you?
That
think
sounds
you
like a
can.
That
painful
sounds
surgery.
awful.
I think you can.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Tighten them back up. Dude, you got to if you're lovers.
Can you do Kegels?
Oh, you could
I
do
don't-
ass kegels.
I guess you could do butthole exercises, but I don't know if it works in the same way. That's a good question.
Yeah, let's get a doctor.
I'll be
in here.
chopping turds like a fucking like I'm the samurai.
This is the cleanest slice I've ever seen.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Yo, if you could just do exercises and then you never have to actually wipe again, you just get clean back there.
That's the dream.
I mean, if you shave your butthole, it probably helps if you like wax that shit.
Mm,
Because a lot of times my stuff just gets hung up.
true.
I-
I couldn't get stuck in Charlotte's Web.
We had a member over Super Evan. I won't say who, but he was saying how he's like, why do you guys have so much like shit you have to wipe? Like I just shit and it's clean.
That's
Do you remember that we were talking? We was in England. He might.
No.
It's I don't want to dox him, but
There's only 2 other people.
you can kind of figure it out. He's tall. He's taller than me. Is the guy who said it, but I always remember. I'm like, damn, I'm so jealous if that's.
He's not talking about me because I wipe maybe 600 times every time I go.
But yeah, he's like, yeah, I just like wipe once or twice, and I'm good. I'm like, damn, your life is.
You must have
different.
such a healthy diet.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know.
You know what? People that say that, I'm like, I think you're missing a lot of it.
That's what
I think you're wiping too high up.
Oh, you just have like diaper rash all the time. Like, that's gross.
You're just wiping like the crack part, like up top, like where the bone is.
Dude.
Your tailbone. Clean. I'm clean.
I'm good. I have
Yeah,
nothing.
damn, nothing.
Never.
Another day down. Hell yeah.
These guys are in there for fucking hours.
I'm like bent over. If I was a gymnast and I could bend like this, you know, fold it, it'd be great, and just like clean up back there with like a paintbrush, it'd be great.
Oh,
I usually
that's
just
what you want.
Yes,
I usually just lift up the seat and I dip my butt in the water. And I just
dude. When I was in Japan, I
Stand
used the
up.
bidet again. And I was just like, oh yes.
the bidets are crazy. The one at the metal shop, I couldn't get warm water to come out of it, and it
yeah.
was so cold. And I
Ooh,
was
that's
like, this is
That's no bueno for me.
ice cold.
I don't want that.
Have you guys ever done like the cold water at the end of a shower thing?
Close the pores.
That's what they say. But
I
I did it for like a week, and I was like, I'm too uncomfortable.
dude. Cold showers are like
It's rough.
they're fucked up, man.
Wim Hof is full of shit.
What's the benefit of it?
So the warm shower opens your pores at the end. With the cold water closes them. I think you're right.
What's the benefit? It just they give
I guess
closed
it's
pores. You don't
better.
get
I think
acne?
cold water is
Better
supposed to be
for
good
you?
for you.
You know what feels good? Hot water.
Agreed.
It's supposed to be bad for you.
Well, you know what? Everything that's good for you is or good for you sucks, and bad for you is good. So what can I say?
Yeah.
Nothing better than taking a handful of candy, hopping in the shower, and just chilling, dude.
Mm.
Oof. If I take these Sour Patch Kids, and sometimes I do that, and then I just hop in the shower, and a nice summer day like today.
Oh my god, dude.
You excited to rip a gig tonight, Tay?
Yeah. I felt like shit on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't eat all day.
Did you eat? Oh, you ate today. Oh, yeah, you had the diarrhea.
Yeah, I had but I plan on eating a soft pretzel or two from the concession.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I meant to yesterday and I just totally forgot.
Carb up.
I'm trying to carb up.
Yeah.
But dude, soft pretzel.
Soft pretzel and a smoothie was my lunch for quite a while.
That's a good lunch.
You get the salty and the sweet.
That's a good
Not
lunch.
too shabby.
I've done it. I
Pretzel
did
and a smoothie.
I did the walk with you that one time.
It was great
That was sweet when we used to work near each other.
for a very short-lived time.
And then we lived together, and then we
Then we
worked
got
even
the-
closer.
Yeah, true. Then we got the woke mind virus.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Not me.
No.
Dude, I've been hearing more and more secondhand stories about people that have gotten mad about me and were talking shit about me, and it's really getting to me.
Really?
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I
Nice.
mean, if any of it's like, I mean, if somebody's calling me a pussy, I'll probably address it to them. But they're just like mad about things that I've said.
They can
And
deal
I'm
with
just
it.
like,
They should have more things.
It's
to worry
just
about in their
learning
life.
more and more like that. More people have a problem with me. No one says anything.
They're too scared.
Cowards.
Well, I just wish they would, because I feel like most people that get mad at me, if they had a 10-minute conversation with me, they would like me.
They just don't understand you, bro. You're misunderstood.
You're like E.T.
Well, I just wish people would stop for a second and be like, oh, he's kidding. I might not think what he's saying is funny, but he's not saying anything bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the core of what bugs me about when people get mad at me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Not
like,
speaking
yo,
on it, but go on.
I'm paying the price
Uh-huh.
because you're too stupid to understand a joke.
So tonight, let it rip.
Yeah, dude, go off tonight.
We have a 40-minute set, and we played what, half hour?
Yeah,
on Friday.
We should do that thing where at like a seminar where you put a mic in the crowd and you say,
Oh, yeah.
form a line and come to us with your complaints.
Well, that's like a town hall meeting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like at those seminars, which by the way, we should start going to them and speaking at them.
Okay.
How do you start doing that?
At town hall things?
I think you just go.
No, not those.
Okay.
They're like seminars that they have at like
I see what you're saying.
hotel.
Oh, conferences?
That's more what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Like how do you like go up on the panel?
Yeah, or like how do you get like a circuit going? You get put out a book or something?
You probably just need a press release and you're good to
Yeah,
go.
you can. There are people.
But how do you get people to show up? Because there's fuckers that pack those things out.
I know, and they pay money too. I
That's what I'm
used to
saying.
work them. It was crazy. There was a.
I think we got to write a book.
Let's write a book.
I don't know how to read.
Do you know? But right.
It's not his fault he can't read.
I can draw an X.
Ooh.
That's my signature.
On your hands?
Yeah, I used to do 76ers as my signature.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I forgot about it. Like, it truly doesn't matter.
No, I do smiley faces sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
When I signed the police report the other day, yeah, that's right. I
Yeah,
called the
fuck.
cops.
We don't dial 911.
So my car got stolen, and trust me, the last thing I want to do is call the cops
Yeah.
because they really weren't very helpful. But for the sake of insurance, you need a police report, or else they're just like,
We don't
Can you
believe-
get one?
yeah.
Did you
So-
try to get it back?
yeah. So he asked me to sign a thing, and I signed it, and like I don't have like a signature. I'll either just write my name or I'll just make like a squiggle because they don't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything.
And I like kind of just like did like a squiggle, and he was like, "I could have done that." And I'd be like, "Then you should have done it."
Just woke up. Nice one, dickhead.
Yeah. Yo, it really is crazy that like most cops, they don't know what's going on.
In the world, or just like
Yes.
yeah.
They literally are just like they have a lot of responsibility, but such a small amount of responsibility at the same time. Like such a small amount of responsibility that they actually have to like be held to.
They have more power than they have responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
It's a
also
bad
the-
combo.
I feel like cops are tricky too because it's like they don't have to answer to anybody, right? They're just like, we're cops. Like who's gonna
No, that's
who's
the
gonna
thing.
tell me
like,
I'm wrong?
Yeah, and
They
I've
think
said
they beat the system.
I've said this before, but I've seen a lot of true crime documentaries. Every single one at some point is like, and it's just like the guy got away because the cops like mishandled evidence, or it's like they lost something. It's like, yo, these are just fucking regular dumb, like the dumbest guys that they were like outside of like homicide detectives and shit. Like you have to kind of have a brain to get those jobs. Well,
They do a pretty bad job too.
Yeah.
That is true.
You need a little bit of a brain.
but a lot of time it's like, dude, just anyone can be a cop.
Yeah.
I think I was telling you, I don't know if you were around for it, but we were talking about something about after the car thing. You were like, "Yeah, they just cops are stupid," and I was like, I was on jury duty for an attempted murder case, and the cops just sat in the rain. It was raining, and they're like, "Let's just wait for it to stop raining." So they didn't collect evidence for like 45 minutes. So it washed away the casings. They like didn't get any of the people that were at the scene of the crime to like come testify. They like they like fucked up every step of the way, and the guy just walked. It was crazy.
So you can get away with murder.
I mean, he did 3 years in prison before he could go to trial.
Okay, so he did his time.
But after we deliberated, he was free. Yeah,
So you guys said he was innocent.
he was. He probably did it, but he was innocent.
You weren't gonna be the guy that says, "Wait a second, I actually want to."
There was one. There was a
Yeah,
guy like
fuck
that.
that guy,
and
dude.
I tried for a second to be like, all right, let's hear him out. And he
Yeah.
was just like, I just don't think he did it. I was like, all right. Or no, he was like, I think he did it. And we were all like, all right, well, we gave you your chance. We tried. But
Oh, that would suck.
it was crazy. It was really intense, though.
I just don't think he did it.
Any reasoning? Nope.
I just...
Got none.
Yo, I've never done jury duty.
I've gotten out of it a few times.
Yo, me too, but I don't understand how.
I went on vacation. I was like, "Hey, I'm going on vacation." They were like, "Okay, have fun."
Yeah, they really don't care, I guess.
No,
if you're
no.
like, I can't.
This one guy I worked for was just like, yeah, I get them in the mail all the time. I just don't go. How can they prove it got to my mailbox?
Yo,
Dude, good point.
that's the game I would play.
Yeah.
What happened? Maybe something happened. Mail gets lost.
Yeah.
Mine's gotten lost.
Pretty good logic. Like, yeah, never got it. Sorry.
It would just suck to get on a trial that's like 6 weeks long. You're like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I know it's your civil duty, but
And then at the end,
Yeah,
after
but-
a certain point, if they don't deliberate, it's just they call it a hung jury, and they're just like, well, that's it. See ya.
Yeah,
And they just
dismissed.
dismissed. Sorry.
I mean, I guess they can still, like, appeal that shit, and, like, they could all just end up going back. But I guess it would be a different jury, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Wouldn't that be double jeopardy? You can't charge them twice.
Ooh.
No, I
technicality.
Ashley Judd, Jugs.
Ashley Jugs.
I'm more of a Naomi Judd kind of guy.
There's a lot of Judds out there, right?
Paul,
There's a lot of Jugs.
Paul Judd. Who's another Judd? Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow.
No relation, but yes. Their daughter, Apatow.
Maud.
Maud or Iris?
Which one's older? Which one's in Euphoria?
Maud.
She older or younger?
Older.
I like her.
You shouldn't name your kids Maud. That's
Yeah.
evil.
What's
Iris.
worse?
Much
Is
better?
Yeah, I think so.
is Guy a bad name?
Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an uncle Guy. It's a bad name.
It's a bad name. We were talking about it in the car.
He's an alcoholic. How could-
but like,
if his name would have been like Craig, I think things would have been all right for him.
is it lazy to call your kid Guy? You're like, he's a guy.
I don't, dude. You
Sounds
know what's
very
really
French.
crazy? It's very French sounding to
Oh,
me.
oui.
But dude, I didn't know that because I've had an Uncle Guy my whole life,
Mm-hmm.
and I am like so confused how my grandparents came up with that name.
Guy.
They're not French
Well-
whatsoever.
He is a guy.
But like, yo, here's the names of my mom and aunts and uncles.
Uh-huh.
My mom's name is Kate,
Mhm.
which is short for Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
Classic name.
Uncle Mike,
Uncle Mike.
Ayo.
Aunt Liz,
Lizzie.
Aunt Leslie, Aunt Anne,
Aunt Anne's a tough one. Annie Ann.
Auntie Anne.
and yeah,
That's sick.
I'm part of the Anne dynasty.
and
and Guy, and I feel like he got the like what they was Guy. The thing is, I don't happen upon a lot of guys.
they did
So like,
they did the classic. Now let's do a funny one.
yeah, dude, kind of. Like I'm just sort of confused. Like it couldn't have been a popular name at the time. Guy, what the? It's like in any point in time that had to be a shitty name.
Yeah.
Guy.
I
No
can't
one's-
think of any. There's Guy Ritchie.
It's short for something. It's got to be
Guy Pierce.
Guy Fawkes.
Guy Ross.
Guy Fawkes.
Guy
Guy
Ladouche.
Guy Ladouche.
Guy Ladouche. Now that's a name right there.
Well, the guy from Fugazi's name is Guy, isn't it?
Oh, Guy Picciotto.
I kind of like the name Guy.
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 Hey, what's up? I'm gay.
See, Guy, almost like pronouncing it Guy is at least like it's not just the word guy.
Yeah.
You're just trying to hide that it's Guy if you're pronouncing it Guy.
Yeah, that is very true.
Because to play genders here, guy, girl, right? So it'd be like if you had a daughter, you'd name her girl.
You name her Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Damian Lillard. Yeah, I don't know any dames. Can you imagine that? This is Dame.
Broad.
This is Broad. Her name's Chick.
Chick. Hey, what's up? I'm Chick.
That might be kind of cool, actually.
But
But I'm naming my kid Gay.
I'm like tripping over the fact that I have an uncle Guy.
It's just hitting you
Does
now
he-
all at once.
Does he have a middle name, Guy?
It's man.
Guy Man. My college roommate's
I don't know
name
what
on
his name
AIM was Pat Dude Man Bro.
That's high. Yeah, that's high
Dude,
intelligence.
man.
That's kind of
Bro.
like Guy.
Dude, man, bro.
Dude Man Bro.
Oh, fuck.
How long we been going here?
We've been going
I
for
could use a
hours.
smoke.
Yeah, let's go for a smoke. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you
Hopefully
later.
the
Thank you,
page-
Mike, for coming on and
Oh, thank you,
chatting
Mike.
with us. Yes, Pauly D.
This was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Got anything else to say?
Yo, I was at a show. I won't say who I was watching, but
Uh-huh.
it looked like at one point in their set they were Sig Heiling, and I thought that was
Oh.
really. They weren't.
Recently?
But it looked, yes.
Like Friday
Whoa.
night?
It's Friday night. It was me.
You're watching back the footage.
Oh man, was I doing that? No,
Blacked
and
out.
I know that's not what they were doing, and they're not an edgy enough or edgy person at all. I don't think So they would do that to try to be funny.
Do you think they don't realize what they're doing?
Oh,
you need to tell them.
I think maybe I'm just like
was it your uncle?
I'm
Guy?
just twisted. Maybe no one else thought of it.
I don't know. It's a pretty frowned upon move.
Yeah.
If
Oh, I
someone's
thought it
doing
was
that-
cool. Is what I was saying.
Oh, nice, nice.
I was like, oh, he's bringing it back.
I'm just saying, if someone's doing it in public, people are gonna let you know.
For sure. That's the thing. No one else reacted, so I was sort of like, I don't know. Maybe I saw them from a weird angle. But
There's waving, and you're like, oh, whoa.
yeah,
Sick.
whoa, dude. I feel threatened. I don't feel safe. I'm gonna start saying that everywhere I am.
I don't feel safe.
Yeah, I don't feel.
I don't feel safe. I'm gonna start telling the promoter at every show, hey, I don't feel safe here.
I think that.
I don't think I can go on. I don't feel safe.
I'm still trying to get if you got the poison, I got the remedy going.
I got the poison.
Still trying to figure out the right usage for it, but hey,
It's coming, dude.
you
Could
got
be
the
tonight.
poison, I got the remedy.
Dude, you're such a Mraz guy.
What can I say?
I'm embarrassed
You
that
should
I
steal
told
his
you
look.
that's a Jason Mraz. Yeah,
I
you
don't
should
know.
steal his look.
Yeah.
the fedora.
Yeah.
Does he wear a fedora? I know he's got
Yeah.
the
Would.
leprechaun fedora.
I feel like he's
outfit.
like the original. He might have invented the fedora.
I tried saying he was like
So
Jack
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 Johnson.
Jack Johnson vibes, and I feel like you told me that Jack Johnson was cooler.
Yeah, I
He's
stand
a,
by that.
yeah, he's a little bit cooler. He's got a little soul.
Dude, he
to him.
did this Curious George soundtrack.
Yeah.
There was a live action Curious George.
It
It's
was
weird. Oh no, it wasn't live action?
not
There's
the
a live
not the one that
action-
he did the soundtrack for.
There's a live action clip for the Big Red Dog.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know.
That's scary.
The only Curious George I know is the one that I watched when I was like 4 years old.
Maybe it was that one.
There's no way.
Dude, you've been listening to Jack Johnson your whole life.
I
since
just
you were
don't know
4.
it.
Upside.
I was the original fan, dude. Banana Pancakes.
Oh, see, that song's indefensible.
Well, hang on. What ones are you defending?
Upside down.
The Curious George soundtrack. The Banana Pancake
Clearly,
song.
I
is-
don't know it. Sitting, waiting,
All right,
wishing.
well, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go listen to it.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna listen to Jack Johnson, everyone.